What's going on, guys? This is Connor from the Sideline Chat Podcast, and today is the first of the brand new series called NRL 25. What is NRL 25? Well, the teams of the National Rugby League 1998 up against 2023, as we start off with two defending premiers, the Panthers of 2023 up against the Broncos of 1998, as you see on your screen there, a very formidable Brisbane side, but this is what the home side is running out with. If here, a couple of key changes here, no Api Coruscant, no Viliami kick-out, and then, of course, compounded by the loss of Taylor May to an ACL injury. So, a couple of key questions to ask Kenny, Luke, and Taruva to see how they will do against the former defending premiers of yesteryear. Jump into the action now. Kevy Walters takes the line on, looking for a support runner. He gets an offload back to Webke, but there is a penalty involved. To'o claiming the former Queensland Origin forward high. Not a good sign, 2 minutes in to be giving away a penalty to this Brisbane outfit as Langer will find touch off this kick here. Jump forward here, right forwards here as Tallis takes the line on, looking to drive his way forward, but he'll be wrapped up just short, playing it on the last tackle now. Now comes to Carroll against Fisher-Harris, who's going to win the race. And it's going to be Fisher-Harris who wins that little scuffle there in the in goal. Comes to Taruva now, but it comes immediately back to the Broncos. A mistake from Penrith has put them again and on the back foot here. Walters in a dummy half. Quick back movement. De Beer from Renouf, and it will be the Broncos who score first here. Yes, Michael De Beer, he came off the interchange in the 98 decider. He was starting on the wing over Michael Hancock, and he bags the first try right here. Gets past Stephen Crichton, no trouble whatsoever, but you do have to feel sorry for Sanea Taruva as we look again here. Lined up and absolutely crunched by, it would appear to be Webke in defence. Now Darren Lockyer, first opportunity of the night. It's coming round. Oh, he's hit the steelwork. Darren Lockyer never misses kicks like that, but it's the Broncos 4-0 up now as Langer looks to go to the blind side, but he loses the ball. It's scooped up by Penrith, and we are on a 0 tackle. So what can the two-time defending NRL premiers do here against their former counterparts as Leota gets taken the ground. 20 metres out from the line now. Comes to Yo onto Martin. There's a space there for Crichton. He's got Lockyer to beat. He beats Lockyer. No trouble whatsoever. And the Panthers hit back. Yes, Stephen Crichton, Belmore bound next year, but he's scoring tries here. We look, beautiful backline play. A Yoda link man out to Martin, biting Crichton and squaring Renouf off. No trouble whatsoever. As the battle of the headgeared centres goes to rest for now. Cleary steps up from 20 metres out, a little bit too far to the right. So it will be 4-all inside the opening 10 minutes here. As we come away for Leota off the restart. That's right here. And it's a penalty to Penrith. If that will be a good piggyback to get them out of trouble right here. Poor discipline from the Brisbane Broncos as Cleary will find touch just outside his own 40. In fact, on the halfway line. Go to Luai now and for Garner. And Garner makes a break. As far as the Bertie, it's a good start for the Penrith back rower, filling the void, left by Iliami kick-out. Now Luai gets crunched by the defence. We look to play it on the last. Kenny Targo on the blindside run. He gets the ball back from the grubber, but he'll be tackled just short of the try line. And Brisbane lucky to hang on there. And now Tallis with the ball, carrying Leota as far as the 20-metre line. I'm trying to come off their own line here. Now Langer gets a pass out for Darren Smith. Smith makes some good ground, but he'll be shown the touch line. Not very aware of where he was, and it is forced a turnover here. So we look on the replay right here. Darren Smith trying to make some ground, but good cover defence from Taruva, making up for his earlier mistake. Now Cleary gets a pass on to Crichton. Crichton's gotten around Renouf. It's come back for To'o, and Penrith will hit the front. Yes, good work indeed from the Panthers. Quick to exploit the mistake from Brisbane, and very good ball playing from Nathan Cleary. Once again, shaping right. Crichton gets around Steve Renouf, and he puts Brian To'o away to score. Now, 10 meters in from touch, 20 meters out. Not the easiest conversion attempt for Nathan Cleary, but he likes this one. It comes back round, and the Panthers will go up 10 points to 4. Yes, it was a very tight decision, and Penrith narrowly going down to Brisbane in this game. In round 1 to the Broncos. Of course, Herbie Farnworth with a spectacular double in what actually happened here, as there's a mistake from Campion on the last, and it's a turnover for Penrith. Yes, it's now Fisher Harris makes a break up the middle, gets as far as the halfway line. Yes, Panthers losing the opening fixture to their actual modern counterparts as Edwards goes right to Crichton once more. The ball's knocked down. It's then scooped up by Brad Fawn, and that diffuses the situation for Brisbane, staring down the possibility of conceding back-to-back tries as Renouf gets driven back in the tackle right there. Jumping forward to the last tackle now, still 10-4 the way of Penrith. Walters, kick charge down, it's scooped up by Fisher Harris, and he drives it back towards the halfway line. And a penalty once more. Oh dear, that's the second penalty Brisbane have given away that has given the Panthers field position off a set start as Cleary from the halfway line finds touch on that play. Jump forward to the third tackle now. Edwards gets it on for Lenu, dropped by the Brisbane defense. And it's playing it on tackle 4. Cleary, he's going to aim this kick right here. It's going to almost sit up here. But what's this? Darren Lockyer has had no choice but to play at it and has forced a goal line dropout. Well, 3 and a bit minutes left in this first half. That could be the turning point Penrith needs. Comes down to Taruva. Doesn't lose the ball this time, and he'll play the ball 30 meters out from the line. Come down to the third tackle right now. Penrith still trying to press their advantage here. Cleary tries to take the line on. He links up with Isaiah Yeo. And that was, in fact, the fourth tackle right there. Playing it on the last, hoping for a result here against the defending Super League premiers. Cleary puts a midfield bomb up. It'll come down safely with De Beer. And that should be the final tackle of the half as they get one last play away. Lockyer gets past a few, but can't get past Moses Leota as he's put down on the 30-meter line. At halftime, it is the premiers is defending from 2022 versus the 1997 defending Super League premiers. Is poised at the break with the lead. In a very tight first half between the two sides. Penrith very dominant early. Poor discipline from the Broncos at this point, coached by Wayne Bennett. And as you can see, the tries between De Beer, Crichton and To'o. Stephen Crichton having an absolute blinder in this first half right here as we have a look at some of the half-time stats here for the match. Very busy halves, both from Luke Garner and from James Fisher-Harris, both over 50 meters there. Or I should say, the same. And there, as for the Brisbane side, well, they're not out of it yet, but they are very much off the pace with that early try to Michael De Beer, the only thing in their favour at the moment. Jump for to tackle 4 with Penrith here. Cleary gets the ball on for Martin, and Martin will be brought down on the halfway line and off the restart. 5 tackles gone. Cleary looks to aim this kick down the throat of De Beer as he puts a step round 1, puts it round 2, and he'll be brought down on the 40-meter line. A good set return and there for the Brisbane defenders. Turning it into attack now. Lockyer gets an offload back for Tallis. Tallis brought down 10 meters away from the try line. Can the Broncos take them here? Now Langer floats a pass out for Webke. Webke the offload of Walters, and Walters will be wrapped up by To'o. Infield off his wing right there. Playing it on the last, it'll come to Carroll. Carroll gets the ball at the back to Webke, and Webke will get the ball at the back, and Andrew G will score the equaliser for Wayne Bennett's side right here. The Broncos didn't go away in 2023, and this team from 1998 is not going away either. 25 years of the NRL, the 2 defending premiers, one of the 2 defending premiers in the NRL, really sticking it to each other right here. Lockyer already none from 1. He has the opportunity to lock the scores up here. A much simpler kick for Lockyer coming right up. And he makes no mistake about that. He locks the scores up at 10-all. 7.5 minutes gone in this Friday night blockbuster between two very strong sides here. As Spencer Leniu now trying to create some field position up the middle. Playing it just short of the halfway line on tackle 2. He gets the ball out to Cleary. Cleary gets one out for To'o. But the defense on that left edge, De Beer and Steve Renouf, he's not had a pleasant time with this Penrith right side. As Leniu again, a good break from Sony. Luke actually scored a try on his first regular start for Penrith. I think he already made his debut at one point. As the ball gets knocked down by the Brisbane defense, and Lockyer, oh, he's gone very close, not ending up over the sideline right there. But Renouf, very alert, gets the penalty for offside against Ivan Cleary's men. And it's just a simple decision for Langer. Puts the kick in downfield, and the Broncos will be back on the attack. Jump into the fourth tackle now. Langer taking the line on a couple of interchanges being made here. Fisher-Harris set to come back on. Or Spencer Leniu. Two very strong forwards there. As the ball comes back, Walters puts the kick up. And it will be fielded safely by Taruba. Very lucky not to be driven back into the in-goal area. Now Yo with the ball, and Yo makes a very good break upfield. Finds a link pass with Martin on for Crichton. Oh, very good ball movement from the middle forwards right there. As Luai looks to put a kick in downfield on the full. Off 20 minutes to go, scores locked at 10-all. Lockyer again, causing some harm under this Penrith defense, I should say. Luai very close to wrapping him up just over the halfway line and in the Penrith territory. As we come forward on the fifth tackle now, Langer puts the kick in, fielded by Taruba on the ball, and he brings it back as far as the 20. Who's going to break first right here? As Luke with the ball looks to take the line on, gets a pass back to Scott Sorensen. And Sorensen, 45 metres out from his own line, looks to press the advantage right here as we jump forward to the fifth tackle here. Cleary just puts a mid-level kick in, and Saylor will put a step on. He gets away from Edwards, but Sorensen's there in cover. Brisbane finding a way to break through as we come through. Hancock puts a kick in. Now that not much doing on that final set for the Broncos right there. As Targo goes into dummy half, jumping forward to the fourth. Luai, he gets it on for Targo. Targo with the break. He looks for a 2-on-1 with Taruba, but the pass is picked off by Wendell Saylor. No one in front of him, and everyone left in his wake. Wendell Saylor breaks the deadlock for Brisbane. And as another ball gets knocked down, and he pounces on it to put the Broncos in front. And as Lockyer lines his kick up, another easy position once again. And the Broncos now jump out for the first time tonight to a 16 points to 10 lead over the Panthers. As how will Penrith respond right here? They're down by a try very late in the piece as Cleary's kick. He's looking to go deep, but it's out on the full. That could prove costly. Now Smith now coming back in field. Still going, Darren Smith. He's actually broken through all the defenders, and he could have scored a try. Referee just wants to take a look. No try, he reckons. The bunker doesn't lie to everyone. I'd hate it in real life, but on Rugby League Live 4, it tells a different story. And as you can see there, the on-field decision's going to be overturned because it is a try to Darren Smith, and the Broncos will put this game to bed. With 5 and a bit minutes left in this, Lockyer, no trouble with the conversion, and he's now got the lead out to 22 points to 10. Wayne Bennett's sides just absolutely tearing everyone apart here. Salmon gets the ball onto the Ota. They're trying to throw the ball around on the last minute of play as the full-time siren sounds. It is all over here from Bluebet Stadium, Penrith, and the 2023 Premiers, defending from last year, have gone down to their 1998 counterparts. Opening game to the 1998 NRL League right here. A very disappointing effort from Penrith. Costly errors that led the way for a Brisbane victory. The Philip Lee declared man of the match as momentum and possession swung the way of Wayne Bennett. It's Broncos there, and let's look at those defensive stats right there. 90 tackles made, more than Penrith, but 0 misses. How about that? Well, if you like this video, make sure to leave it and subscribe. Even click the notification bell so you never miss a week of rugby league action, gaming, or otherwise. We'll be back this week with more rugby league content. Who knows what will be next in the NRL 25 series? Who will be featuring next? Whose iconic names will be back once more? Tune in next time as we bring more rugby league content. I'm Connor Marcellus. We'll see you next time.